Hi everyone, I'm here today because I want to get your life more organised. Don't worry about those people who say that a messy desk and a lack of organisation is a sign of creativity, because I can tell you from personal experience, it's not. Time is finite, so why not use it well? So I'm going to give you a little bit of an instruction on how to use Outlook today. Outlook is available for all students when you're using your email at Glenunga. And if we go, instead of to mail up the top here, we go into calendar, you've got a number of options that you can use. It'll look a little bit different if you're using the Outlook app, which you might find on your computer. It will look a little bit different than this if you're obviously using a PC. But I'm going to show you online. It's a little bit restricted, but you'll still get the idea to be able to do the basics. So first of all, I'm putting it on the working week because that's what I'm concerned about, between Monday and Friday. You can extend it to the whole week or the day, but I prefer to see everything in its context here. So I'm going to show you that on a Tuesday, I want to put in an appointment because we've got Program X. I go to approximately the 11 o'clock mark, I double click it, and I want to say at 11:15, we've got Program X. So I'm going to quickly type Program X up the top. Location, well, I'm going to say language wing is where I'm going to mainly be based in this time, and I can invite other people. So if I think, well, Mr. Fowler needs to be there, so I'm inviting Mr. Fowler for this appointment as well. Now I'm going to say the end time. The end time to this particular occasion, I know, is 12 o'clock roughly, but it's actually more precisely 12:05. So I can just quickly change those presets to make 12:05. And then I think to myself, well, when do I want to be reminded? I want to be reminded about 30 minutes before. That'll be plenty of time if I've forgotten about Program X for whatever reason. And that reminder will come in the form on my laptop, but you can also set it up to be linked to your phone, which I love to do so that it's vibrating in my pocket and it's telling me on the computer as well. In this case, you go send and that will save that as well. But I don't want to annoy Mr. Fowler actually right now, so I'll take that off. I'll change my mind and I'll just go save. Now you can see it, it's come here onto my calendar. If I really want to, I can right click that and I can change the color. So I can go across and I can categorize it and I can think, well, I haven't used this purple color, so maybe I'll make that for Program X. And then I suddenly think to myself, well, Program X actually happens every week. So down here, I can repeat that. So every Tuesday, I want that to occur. And when do I want it to occur from? Well, I actually want it to occur from back in time. So I want it to occur from this week coming. And I'm doing this right now on the 25th of February. So I'm just going to start next Tuesday. And I'll save that. I can quickly check by going back to other Tuesdays here on my calendar. I can see that that's now in back to the 25th and it's there. Okay, so we've quickly learned that we can put an event in there. We can send an invitation to someone. Now with that invitation, it might be more the case if you're going to have a specific meeting with them. So I'm going to say, well, at 9 o'clock, I'm going to have a meeting with Mr. Fowler. Location, Mr. Mewett's office, and I want Mr. Fowler in the office at that time, and I want to make sure that he knows in plenty of time so that he's aware of that. So I'm going to actually make him aware 12 hours before. So 12 hours before, which means 9 p.m. the night before, he knows that he's got a meeting in the morning. So I'll make sure that he's not doing anything else and I can send him that invite. But again, I'm not going to annoy him right now, so I'll change that and I won't actually do that. I can save that and you can see that that would be there. If I change my mind and that meeting has to be changed, you can actually drag it to a different time or you can double click on it and you can edit that as well. There you go, edit. Go into the event and you can change all those sorts of details. I don't want it to repeat because I'm not going to have the same event again. I'll delete that event right now. So there's a couple of things to get you started. Really, really handy because, as I said, it sets yourself up to be reminded on your laptop that you're using lots at school, and also you can link it to your phone. The other things I'll quickly show you is that under tasks, we can see here that you can start to add tasks. This is another great thing to use in conjunction with your calendar, that things that you want to knock off. So I want to complete this vodcast. So I put complete a vodcast about using Outlook and revised goal setting. That was another thing. On a new task, I need to do my marking for art. It's going to be due. Well, I want to have it done by Sunday, and I'm going to save that. And there it is up there. Also, I can edit that, show more details, and you can set reminders here. So this is what makes it way better than using just sticky notes, because you don't get a reminder with sticky notes. You don't get a reminder if you write it on your hand and that hand gets smudged. Okay, so I can make a reminder tomorrow morning and save that. So now I'll get a reminder to do my marking. So now I've got things happening in tasks, really simple to use. Calendar, easy to use. You can see all those appointments there right throughout February. I made one in April. We've got things happening. You put your lessons in, so you always get reminder about lessons. You get a reminder about meetings, all sorts of things. Reminder about people arriving, etc. I hope you've learned something today. Explore the settings. There's even more to it, but you can get started, get organized, and you'll find life a lot easier. Thanks for listening.